Welcome to the Let's Get Cozy Book Club podcast. This week we're discussing our thoughts on Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reid. So grab a blanket, a warm beverage, and cozy up.
Yahoo!
Hi.
That's what Sebastian's niece says when she's excited.
That's cute.
Yahoo!
Aw.
Yeah, she's cute. I'm into it. So
Is she a cowgirl?
Is she a cowgirl?
she's 2.5. Maybe it's from like the Mario movie, like Yoshi says it or something like that. I don't know. where she comes
Oh,
like wahoo.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well, Liza, why don't you give us your update?
All right, I can go first. So I am currently in Germany. We got here last week. We were in Darmstadt, which is near Frankfurt, because Sebastian had a conference where he was the keynote presenter, and
Which
he
he
did book
crushed.
signing. He crushed. He did a great job. There was like 2,000 people there. It was
Wow.
That's awesome.
yeah, so it was lovely. And then we kind of hung out and walked around Darmstadt. There's a cute park with this little farm that we would go get lunch, and then we would just kind of walk around and we read books. So it was lovely. And then we took the train to his parents, which is they live near Dusseldorf. And yeah, we saw his sister and her husband and her child yesterday. And yeah, it was very fun. And then next week, or I guess this week, on Wednesday, we're going to the Netherlands where Lily just was.
Yes.
Oh, you are. Fun.
Nice.
We're going to the Black Sea.
Oh.
And so we're gonna check it out. I've never been, so well,
Cool.
yeah,
What's in
hopefully.
the Black Sea? What countries surround the Black Sea? I don't even know that.
What happened at the Black Sea? I feel like I've heard of it, but
I don't know.
You'll have to give us an
find out.
update.
I can
Yeah.
report if I
are
learn
you in
anything.
like
back.
Viking country? Is that Viking? Do they have Vikings in
They have
Holland?
herring. That's what I
Oh, they
learned.
do.
They're very
But they
excited
do.
for the herring. They said it's delicious.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
did
if I'm
not
into cold
eat-
fish, but
I'm not either.
No.
We'll see.
No, I did not eat herring in the Netherlands when I was there.
What
No,
did you
thank you.
eat?
I have, they have a lot of French fries. Fable frite, really good frites, but it's just good. It's just like cheese on French fries with spicy mayo. Fabulous. And then Stroop waffles were also really good.
Nice.
Bitterballin, I didn't eat that though, but apparently it's kind of like fried stew-ish, kind of. Like meat in a fried ball, but it tastes like stew, kind of, is what someone told
Oh.
me. But I didn't eat that.
Did you do the little
Yeah.
pancakes?
No, I'm not a big pancake person, so we just did the Stroop waffles. Those are really good. So yeah.
Those are good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just got home from Amsterdam Friday night. It was super fun. My roommate and I went. We had a great time. What did we do there? We did a canal cruise. We saw the tulips.
That
At
looked
like a cute
beautiful.
farm. Yeah, it was awesome.
Did you go for a bike ride through it?
No, actually, it's kind of a little deceiving because the tulips, you just get to look at the tulip fields and like the area you get to walk around in is like kind of like botanical gardensy vibes where it's just tulip displays. It was super cool, but like you kind of wanted to go in the tulip fields, you know what I mean? You were
Mhm.
able to like go up the windmill and look at the fields, but you weren't able to actually go
In the
in the
field.
Through the
field.
fields.
Just
Yeah.
through the fields. But it was cool. We had a great time. What else is new with me? All of my finals are due this week, so I've been writing a lot of papers about some really important things. And then Lydia is coming this weekend, so that's exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What
we're all
day?
gonna be on Friday
Friday.
when we get there. We're all gonna be overseas later
I
this week.
know. We're all going to be
So
in
that's
Europe
fun.
together. Mm-hmm.
Just not fully together.
Yeah.
Close enough. Closer.
Close enough. Close-ish. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're super excited.
You fly out on Thursday?
Thursday night. Yeah, I'm get there Friday morning.
What
Nice.
are you doing? What's the plan?
Lily, Lily made an itinerary. She planned the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I made an itinerary like you did, Liza. We're going to Dover to see the White Cliffs.
Oh,
It's a
Mhm.
hiking experience. Apparently, that's really cool. My friend just did it, and she gave me all the recs. So we're gonna do that. We're going to a football match. My first football match. I haven't been to one here yet. And we're doing a comedy club
Yeah.
one night. I feel like those are all the big things, right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anything, Lydia?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're excited. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be
Hoping
super
for
fun.
good weather and some good
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's been
Should be a
lovely
good time.
here, the weather,
Good.
so I think it should be good. Yeah,
Cool.
great. Yes.
Yeah.
how's the weather been by you? Yeah, we've been very lucky too. We've had like sunny and 60s. It's been lovely.
Nice. It's been up and down. It's been up and down. It's been like 80 degrees. Today it's like 40 degrees, It's a classic Midwest. Some really bad storms. I think Lilo's been
Did
having
Chicago
a rough time.
get bad storms?
Yeah, it wasn't like as bad, I think, as like Wisconsin. But yeah, definitely some storms. But everything is like in full bloom right now, which is lovely.
Nice.
Yes, I'm enjoying spring, and our anniversary is tomorrow. So it's like the best time of year to get married, of course.
Are you doing anything?
Yeah. No, it's not like a Monday.
Oh,
We're
that's
just
right.
good. We have to work and make dinner and hang out. Yeah. And I just started marathon training, so that's been going good. Got to run 5 miles later today. And I have to get a couple runs in London, so I'm going to run by the River Thames.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
yes.
Where's your hotel? Yeah, it was really, there's a lot of runners there actually when we were there.
Great. We'll be with them. Our hotel's in Blackfriars.
Yes.
Very
It is.
London sounding place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that tube stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
that
yeah.
tube stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all we've been up to, hanging out and enjoying spring.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. We're excited to visit, and yeah, we haven't been on vacation in a while, so gotta show us a good time, Lil.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. We'll have fun. We're gonna go
Cool.
pubbing. Yeah.
We're gonna go pubbing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Are we ready to talk about the book? I'm excited to talk about the
Yes.
book.
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler day. If you don't want any part of the book spoiled, I recommend you pausing and returning when you're caught up. Shane and Ilya realize they have feelings for each other, but they are too afraid to act on them. Once, Scott Hunter, a hockey player for the New York Admirals, kisses his boyfriend on TV after winning the Stanley Cup. Ilya decides to join Shane at his cottage for a getaway trip after the season is over. Shane's father finds them making out in the cottage, awkward, and tells his parents that he's gay and they're a couple. They then create a plan on how to be together forever. Boom.
Very much.
Yeah. That's what happens. Lots of spicy scenes in between there too. Yeah, so we kind of left off where, at least I left off. You two had already finished the book, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I left off where Shane was like dating Rose Landry, and she's like an actress, but from Michigan, but loves hockey and like lives in Canada. I didn't quite understand her. She was just like,
I think she was just thrown in there as a character.
she was just kind of thrown in there as a foil to
Yeah.
help Shane figure out that he's gay. But yeah, so then like Ilya like sees them that they're together because it's like in the tabloids, and like he gets jealous. And so they all like go to the club together, and like Ilya's like making out with like another girl, and Shane's like watching them and like super jealous, and yeah. So
Yeah, that
And,
was
like,
like a big scene in the TV show.
was
Like,
it?
the
Yeah, it was.
slow-mo,
They're
like,
like
dance
looking at
floor
each other
makeout.
like
from across
staring
the club.
longingly.
Yeah.
But you with someone else and I'm with someone, like that whole sort of thing. Yeah.
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 You didn't watch it, Lydia?
I haven't seen the show yet.
Oh, okay. It's
Um,
good.
You have
Okay.
to, Lydia.
Okay, I will. I'll ask
Even
you that
Mom
later,
and Dad
what
have
you think
seen
is
it,
better.
so.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I
did
know.
finish watching it?
I don't know finish, but
Oh,
like
okay.
they began watching.
Yeah.
It was not that bad. I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay, but then Shane and Rose break up because she's like, the sex is bad. You must be gay. He's like, yep, that's it. But they're like still friends, which is nice. I don't know. I feel like everything kind of, even though Shane like took a long time to kind of figure out he was gay, everyone was like super nice about it and like already knew, I felt like, other than him. Which was a
Yeah,
little
no one
Yeah.
seemed very
interesting.
surprised by it.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so Shane walks away from like the almost perfect relationship, except like she was not a man, so it was not perfect.
Not perfect.
Not perfect.
Yes, and then that takes us into Ilya and Shane, where, well, okay, so there kind of a few different things happen. Do we want to, so we can start with like the All-Star game. So they finally get to play an All-Star game together, which like for the past like 6 years, they've been pitted against each other because they're like rivals and the media loves it and everyone loves that they hate each other. And this year, like there's only so many excuses to have them on the opposite team. And this year they ended up on the same team and they were played very well together, which is a bit of foreshadowing for the next book.
Sorry, Lily just got up and walked away.
I feel like there was like people outside my window talking, and I was
Is
Okay,
like,
that
that's
you?
what I
I thought that was Sebastian and his family.
No.
no.
I was
And
gonna
then-
ask Lily, do you have like friends over and you're like just waiting for us to be done?
No.
They're
I, like,
partying
was,
while
like,
we're doing the
the-
podcast.
The audio was like picking up, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. Let me just like go off.
It was just kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, so they get to play together and they clicked and they're like scoring all these goals together and they're like, yeah, this is great. And they start like hanging out like a lot more and like not just spicy stuff, but also like talking more and like texting and like falling in love. And then his dad dies like kind of suddenly in the middle, and his like he's got like a lot going on with like his family and like citizenship and like all that because he's like a Russian citizen and like doesn't want to be a Russian citizen anymore. And yeah.
Yeah, like his dad has dementia and he dies very suddenly, and so he like just disappears and Shane's all worried trying to get a hold of him. And then yeah, so basically Ilya takes care of his family stuff and then they have the phone conversation where he's like, talk to me in Russian and I'll listen. Which I've like never done that with Sebastian, be like, you just talk to me in German and like comfort yourself. So I know that was a little weird, but you know, that's okay. Ilya is not as fluent in English as my husband is in English. So anyways, Ilya, while he is explaining his feelings in Russian, says that he is in love with Shane and doesn't know what to do about it, which is very sweet.
Yeah.
And first time
That
he
was-
admits that.
Yeah. That was like the cutest scene, I feel like, in the show. Like in the TV show, he's like in this like little alleyway. I don't know why he's like in a weird alley, but he's like talking on the phone with Shane and it's basically just like, yeah, I love you, and it's cute. I think that's probably the
Aw.
sweetest scene in the TV show. Probably.
More spice
Yeah.
than sweet.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And then we also learned that Ilya's mom like committed suicide when he was young and he was 12. And he
Found her.
he found her, which was really sad. Ilya's got like a rough family life. He hates his brother's also like a bad guy and like a gambler and is always just like asking for money. So Shane kind of becomes like home for Ilya, and like, yeah. And Ilya is also like considering marrying Svetlana, who's like a Russian but turned American citizen. And Shane's like, no, don't do it. We'll figure out like another way, which is cute too. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is cute. I forgot about that scene.
And then, then what happens is Shane gets injured. So Ilya and Shane have a match. And during the match, like, Shane gets distracted and one of Ilya's teammates comes and takes Shane out, basically. And he, like, is unconscious. And they're like, well, Ilya's worried, like, oh my God, is he dead? Because he's not responding. He's just, like, crumpled on the ground. And they eventually take him away. And Ilya goes and visits him in the hospital, which I also thought was kind of sweet. Because, like, you're really not supposed to, like, go visit your players, but captains are allowed to, and Ilya's the captain. And so while Shane is on a bunch of drugs, he's like, Ilya, I love you. Please come to the cottage with me. And Ilya's like, shh. No.
Well, because he was gonna
Yeah.
end it. Yeah, but then, yeah, that was the point where he was gonna end it, their relationship. But then he got invited to the cottage. Well, he was gonna break it off, but then the Scott Hunter scene.
Yeah. Yeah, explain that, Lily.
Yes.
Yeah, so Scott Hunter, he's just like on a different team. He's on a different hockey team. And then once he won the Stanley Cup, his like partner, I don't know, he like grabbed his partner and brought him onto the ice. And basically they like made out. Well, they just like kissed. And this was this whole big thing on TV. So then, I don't know, it basically just like allowed Shane and Ilya to be like, okay, we could probably be gay, like, openly at some point, or, like, it's, like, acceptable. If Scott Hunter's doing it, then we could probably figure this out. I think that's the reason why Ilya didn't break things off with Shane, because, I don't know, Ilya didn't, like, see their relationship going anywhere. He just, because they're both, like, obviously, like, closeted, not openly gay.
Yeah.
But then Scott Hunter just...
paved the way.
Paved the way for them to be in a relationship together. So then the cottage happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I think Ilya, like the stakes were a little higher for him than Shane because of like the politics in Russia where it's like criminalized to be gay there. So like if Ilya came out as like either gay or bisexual, he would never be able to go back to Russia. They weren't like in a relationship yet, so it was kind of tricky for him to navigate and figure out. Like Scott Hunter was like his boyfriend wasn't another hockey player, whereas like the two of them were like rivals. So like they were worried what would happen to their careers if like people found out that they were like sneaking around.
And that was why Ilya wanted citizenship, because if he gets kicked out of the NHL, he has to go back to Russia. And if he gets kicked out because he's gay, then that's like super dangerous. That's why he wanted citizenship in the US or Canada or something, so that if something does happen, he doesn't have to go back to Russia and basically die. So so it was a lot higher stakes for Ilya.
Yeah.
And then the cottage. Are we doing the cottage?
Sure.
Yes. Who wants to explain the cottage?
So basically Lily. Shane, I feel like throughout the book was just like obsessed with his cottage. Like I don't know why it got like he kept bringing it up, and I feel like they just kind of threw it around. Like he loved going to the cottage. He had the weird yoga scene in front of the cottage filmed for like the TV producers. I don't know what that was, but Shane on his deathbed in like the hospital, not deathbed, but was like, Ilya, please come with me to the cottage. And Ilya agreed. So they went to their cottage in the middle of nowhere where they could be together with no one like seeing. And they pretty much just like hooked up, played hockey, made burgers, like hot dogs. I feel like that was talked about a lot.
Went swimming on the jet skis.
Yeah, there was jet skis. There was a weird, what was the animal? Was it a loon? scene, like
Yeah,
something like
that
that.
was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, like Ilya's perspective of the cottage I thought was hilarious because he like gets there and he's like thinks it's gonna be this like rinky-dink little like cabin in the woods, and it's like a mansion with like a hockey rink and like a pool and like a hot tub and jet skis on like a private lake basically, and he's like, holy shit, like this is awesome. Which I feel like, I don't know if either of you have had that like scenario before. I don't know, I feel like rich people like call their
Do you
like
have, like, friends
houses
with mansions in the woods? Like, what? Like,
but kind of, I don't know.
So they call their
But-
cottage or their mansion a cottage.
Yes, which I think is funny. And so, and then like, yeah, the scene where they had like a bonfire and Ilya's like, I don't get why Shane keeps just
Yeah,
like
he's like, this
poking
is
it,
so
it's
boring.
not doing
Why are-
anything, and like we're just
Why are
staring
we
at the
staring
fire.
at the fire?
Which I thought was really funny. And then yeah, like the loon like makes a noise and he thinks it's a wolf. I don't know. It was just kind of a funny scene. He called it a stupid Canadian wolf bird.
Oh, wait, I was almost... Okay, I'm going to ruin it. So in the second book, he gets a loon tattoo, so he doesn't hate it that much.
Oh,
He has the wolf, and then he gets, like, a loon on his arm.
cute.
is that cute?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I mean, I don't know what it looked like.
Well, he remembers the cottage then forever.
Yes, it is very sentimental. Okay,
I-
we didn't get to the most important part of the cottage,
Okay.
which
What is
is
it?
when... Well, when they're making out, and then Shane's
yeah.
dad just stops by for
Oh, yeah.
like to pick up detergent or like dishwasher pods or something like that. Something very like, you know, I guess as one does. And then Shane's dad like sees them making out and he's like, oh God, I need to leave. And then he runs away. And then Shane and Ilya are like, oh no, do you think he saw us? And he's like, oh yeah, he definitely saw us. And like, okay, should I do something? And Shane's like freaking out. And Ilya's like, you should go talk to him. He's like, nah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think we're just not saying anything. He's like, no, you have to go say something. Because it's like, because Shane keeps claiming that his parents are supportive and like they wouldn't be weirded out by this. And then Ilya's like, then go talk to them. And then Ilya joins Shane to talk to his parents. And then it's like the four of them like sitting at the table, and it's like really awkward. And Shane says like he's gay, and they're like, well, we thought that, but we didn't. We never thought that your partner or like your boyfriend would be Ilya. Because like his dad was like, we always thought Ilya was like the ladies' man, or that's how like the media made him out to be. He's like, I am. But I guess the only person I ever loved was your son. So
Yeah. Yeah, and it was funny because like they hadn't they hadn't labeled the relationship yet because this was like their first time together, and then Ilya like came in and he was like, we're lovers.
I know, I would love me. So he's like, oh, no. She's just like,
Shane
never
was
say that word
was the
again.
most awkward word you could use. But yeah. But so they're boyfriends now. And Shane's mom is like really supportive, and she's like, okay, like you guys are in love, like that's awesome. How are we gonna make this work, kind of thing. So they have to like develop a plan to figure out how they can like be together eventually.
His mom was a little hesitant at first because she's like, well, did you ever let him win?
Oh yeah.
There's a little like the biggest concern was like if like either one of them had let like each other win games before, which I guess maybe that's what some of their fear would be, like from like fans or teammates. If you like what is it called when you like purposely
throw
lose
the
a game?
game?
You like throw a game for the other one or something like that.
But they would never. They love hockey.
Also kind of happens in the second book.
Stop spoiling the second book.
Okay, well, are you going to read it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Did they have a great big like breakup or like something like that?
No.
Oh.
I was surprised.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
No breakup.
Okay. Too many spoilers. Let's finish this book. Okay. So what's the plan, everybody?
Okay, so they have to make a plan on how they can be together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so Ilya's contract for the Boston Bears is coming to an end. And so he's a free agent, can choose any team he wants to play for. And he picks the
That's
Ottawa.
how free agents work, but that's okay.
Well, because he's like the best.
I guess he's the
and
best, so everybody wants it.
He
yeah.
pretty much can go wherever he wants, and
Mm-hmm.
he chooses the Ottawa Centaurs. What is
I don't
it's
know.
like? I don't know
I
how to
don't
say that
Centaurs?
Centaurs. Well, anyways, and he chooses that team. They're horrible. They haven't gone to the Stanley Cup in like years and years, but he chooses to be on that team for Shane. And like Shane's mom's like, you're kind of mad at him for like being disloyal to the Boston Bears. And he's like, I love your son more. And so that is why he chooses the Ottawa Centaurs, because there's like 2 hours driving from Montreal, which is where Shane plays.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Ilya buys a very sensible Mercedes SUV so that he can drive in the snow to visit Shane.
Yes,
He
gives
up
a lot
his
of
car collection. Yeah,
He sells his car. So Ilya makes a lot of changes
he
in
does.
order to be with Shane, which comes to play in the next book.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yes. So then, yeah. So the plan is for Ilya's to play on that team. They'll like see each other when they can and like drive back and forth, spend their summers together at the cottage, and then they want to start a charity. So in Ilya's mom's honor, where it's like going to be like a hockey camp in the summers, and like all the proceeds go to like suicide prevention. And they're like, we'll open the charity together, and like announce it together, and like tell everyone that we're friends, so we can like lessen the like rivalry talk, and then like be like, well, we're like friendly, like off the ice or court or whatever.
And they could be seen together without it being like weird.
Mm-hmm. But they still kind of have to hide like they can't like they don't come out as like partners or boyfriends lovers or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lovers. Yeah, but Shane eventually comes out to his team though as gay, but he doesn't tell the team that like he's dating Ilya.
Yes, and his team is supportive of that.
Mm-hmm.
I won't spoil it for the next book, but
okay. Except Hayden figures it out.
Hayden figures it out, but Shane doesn't tell anybody else because he's too afraid of how they're going to react.
Yeah, so Hayden knows. Did you guys have like the scene at the end where like they have the dinner? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was in every book.
I didn't have that.
Oh, you didn't?
No. What's the scene at the dinner table?
So like after they announced the charity, no, I guess it was before technically. Hayden finally figures out that Shane's dating Ilya, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And Shane's like, "Why don't you and your wife why don't you and your wife come over for dinner and we'll like explain everything and like get you guys like to be friends." Because, like, Hayden really hates Ilya. He, like, thought, like, the teams are rivals, whatever. So Hayden and his wife go over for dinner with Shane and Ilya. And it's just really funny, like, because Ilya and Hayden are, like, basically, like, yelling at each other and, like, making fun of each other. And, like, there was some good banter. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, because Ilya likes to provoke Hayden. Mm-hmm. And it's very easy. And so he would just continuously be a dick just to be a dick, and it was great. It was Ilya being like himself, and I loved it so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and Shane just keeps getting like angry. He's like, "Can't you just be normal and like be nice to them?" No, it's too easy.
No, yeah. So it was just kind of funny, but then like it wrapped up like nicely though, because like Hayden was like, "Shane, like I'm like upset that you like didn't tell me, like or like you thought you had to like keep from me that you were gay, even though like I'm your best friend." So then Shane was like, "Oh, like I'm sorry." I don't know. It ended nicely, and they all live happily ever after, basically.
Yeah.
Hayden comes in. in the next book.
Oh, okay.
And does some, well, it's not like anything evil or malicious, but like he's an instigator for things.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, what did you two think of the ending of this book? I mean, it was like a little open-ended, but it was just like, oh, like, we're friends, we opened this charity, and like the plan is working.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of
That
where
was
it
just
ended.
Yeah.
It was a very like happy ending. I thought this book, the paparazzi were going to find out.
Me too.
Or like that they were together, or there was going to be a little more conflict. Like everything kind of worked out very like smoothly and easily. And yeah, but there, I guess that comes into the second book.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess I didn't know that like this was gonna be a series, or like that there would be like another book about the two of them.
There's like
so like
5 books, right? Something like that.
There's I think 6 or 7.
Oh my god!
And there's
about
like
just the two of them?
I think they pick. There's like 3 about them or 2 about them.
There's 2 out that's about them. Oh, I have it all. Okay, the second book about them, which is like 2 years after this. So they've been together for like 2 years. And then, can I say how it ends?
Well, I don't
Do
know.
They get married?
Listeners,
yeah, they get married.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everybody. Really serious spoiler day. Not even this book. We're spoiling it all.
Well, and the TV show. Well, okay.
The first book is Scott Hunter and Kip.
And Kip, yes.
So that makes sense for them. But in the TV show, they just get like a episode.
Correct.
So you like kind of get
you kind of know who it is when Scott Hunter comes out, because that like instigates the cottage scene. So they're like, it seems like they're more friends than they are in the books. Like all of the gay players are like,
like commingling, and they don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
And then I think the second book is
this is the second book, but then the third one is
book. I forget his name. He's like the really tall, big guy who like changes team every year.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know his name. Yeah,
him,
I don't remember his name.
He falls in love with.
Is he also gay?
A musician. He is gay. Yes.
They're all gay.
And then
so many gay hockey players. Wow, I love it.
Oh, and then I really like this book. I read Role Model. So it's about Troy, he's gay. He's a he's a player in a different team, but he has to transfer because his friend was accused of sexually harassing women, and he he actually believes that his friend did it, although his friend's denying it. Anyways, he has to leave his team. He goes to the Ottawa Centaurs and becomes friends with Ilya, and he falls in love with their social media manager. And so we get like a little bit more of like Ilya, like his life as a hockey player. And so that's kind of fun. And then it's kind of simultaneously happening as Role Model. So like it's the same set at the same time as Troy and Harris falling in love. That Ilya and Shane are also like falling in love and all that sort of stuff, like wanting to be together. Yes. And then the third book is about the two of them, and it's called Unrivaled, and they end up playing on the same team.
Oh.
On the Ottawa Centaurs, because sorry, I mean, I don't know if it all is all that surprising, but
not really, but
yeah,
it's a good show. You have to watch it, Lydia. There's a season 2 coming out.
I actually
I'll watch it. What did you guys like the show better than the book, or no?
It's different.
It's different. I feel like the show is harder to follow without reading the book, but because I feel like the book gives the show a lot more context because they jump through all the years and they just put it the years on the screen, and it's just kind of hard to follow watching. But entertainment wise, I feel like the show is more And just all the like media about like Shane and Ilya. I forget their real names off the top of my head, but you have to watch their like interviews too. Just like on YouTube, all their like little interviews together. It's just like a thing. People just like love them.
Oh, okay. Did they do a good job casting, you think? Did you like picture when you read the book, did you picture like the people from the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my only thing was they didn't really look like hockey players, which I think they weren't like big dude. Like I think hockey players, you know, like 7
they are
foot,
big dudes.
Like, they weren't that
in the
big.
show. I feel like they were big. They were like 6 something, and they're like both really muscly.
Really
like what?
Didn't have any muscles. I was like expecting I was expecting more. That's all.
Liza wanted lumberjacks.
I did. I mean, they're Canadian lumber. Like that's what I expected. But that's okay.
Lily.
I mean, they're actors. They're not actual hockey players.
But he learned Russian for the show. I just have to see.
Did they skate for the show? Were they good skaters?
There's like 0 hockey in the show.
Oh,
There's little scenes, not much.
Little scenes. There's like
hockey.
maybe
I feel like I'd like more hockey.
Not much.
Yeah,
hockey.
People aren't watching it for the hockey.
Okay.
There's a lot of butts. Yeah.
A lot of butts. Okay. All right. Well, I really liked the book. I thought it was good. I do think that like I would have liked more hockey, honestly, and like a little less spice, but you know, to each their own. And then I agree that like what you said earlier, Liza, about there not like being enough like conflict. Like I just thought everything like went really well. And they like didn't get caught. Like I don't know. Like everyone was like very accepting and like they kind of lived happily ever after. And I was like, okay, there wasn't too much like conflict or anything here. I think I could have used like a little more, but it sounds like there's more coming if you want to read the other books. So yeah.
I like the other books too. It focuses a little more on like Ilya's mental health because he's experienced like a lot of trauma in his life. And yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, no, I like the books. I thought they were fun. They're very easy reads. They're very like it's happy, like, you know, nothing really bad happens in any of them. So it's pretty like pleasurable. And yeah, I enjoyed the TV show. I finished it in like a day or because there's only 6 episodes, so it was like pretty easy to get through. And it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I agree.
Lily, you think you're gonna read the other books?
I'd read the Scott Hunter and Kip one. I didn't really like Kip from the TV show. They kind of made him seem like annoying. Like he's a smoothie maker, and they meet like making and they like making smoothies, and like in the show it's like weirdly like a whole like plot line between them, like weird like smoothie like flirting and like references, which I don't really like. That was weird. And they just like made him seem like, I don't know, they made Kip seem really like annoying to me. That was my impression of him. They were just like, I don't know, they didn't give Kip, Scott Hunter's partner, they didn't do him well in the show, but maybe they do him better in the book. Did you read the first one, Liza?
I didn't, but I really like Role Model, which I'm assuming the second TV series is going to include that because it's part of Ilya's life in Ottawa because he's kind of struggling because like he's used to being on a winning team and winning Stanley Cups, and then he goes to like the worst team in the league and he's losing all the time, and that's, you know, not easy when you're used to being like number 1.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, anything else about the book or show or other books? Heated Rivalry.
Oh, and then the third book that comes out in June 1st, 2027.
Wait, you mean the 7th book, right?
Yeah, but the third book about the 2 of them. So sorry, it's kind of confusing. So there's 7 books in like the Game Changer series, but there's 3 books that's focused specifically on Ilya and Shane. And the third one about them comes out in June 2027. And that's focusing on...
That's like over a year from now.
Oh, well, I had to look out. I wanted to know when it was supposed to come out this year, but it got
over a year.
Okay, but I was excited. I wanted to know. And it's about them navigating life as a married couple and under public scrutiny. So we'll see. I don't know what. I honestly have no idea what that book is going to be about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll anxiously wait for the next year and 2 months for that. Wow, sorry.
You can read it for your birthday. How about that? Birthday book.
Great. Well, Lily.
The new word for next month, for May, is change. So, ladies, will you please present your books?
Yes. So I selected Daggermouth by H.M. Wolfe. It's a dark dystopian romance novel about a mercenary, Shadra, who botches up an assassination of the president's son, Grayson. Then she's forced to marry him. And then their union is like a battlefield because they're like complete enemies. And as secrets come to light, Grayson and Shadra must decide between annihilating each other or burning the city to the ground. It's like enemies to lovers. There's political intrigue, rebellion, high stakes action. It's like V for Vendetta. It's a duology, and this is the first book. I learned about it was so she's an indie author, but she got picked up by a traditional publisher because the book was like super popular. And I guess how it's about change is what did I write? From having a change of heart to causing a revolution. There's a lot of change in this book.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited about it, but whatever.
Maybe, I don't know, you never know. So my book is Margot's Got Money Troubles by Rufi Thorpe. Margot is a 20-year-old who gets pregnant after an affair.
Like my age.
I know. Yeah. After an affair with her college professor, and she decides to keep the baby. She is on the verge of eviction and needs money fast. So she turns to OnlyFans to support herself and her child, and works through some complicated family dynamics when her estranged ex-pro wrestler father shows up on her doorstep asking to move in. Margot finds herself adapting to some of her dad's advice from the world of wrestling, like how to craft a compelling character and make your audience fall in love with you. And before she knows it, she's gone viral. So, is internet fame the answer to all of Margot's money problems, or does it come at too high of a price? So, change is that she has a baby and becomes famous very quickly.
And money.
And
she
money.
Needs some change.
And she needs change.
Oh yeah, money is some change. Yeah, that was
pitching the book for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's based off a TV show, or a TV show was made off of it.
It's a new TV show that was made. It just came out this
on where?
I think like
Netflix?
This month on Apple TV. So
who's in the show?
Elle Fanning. And...
Oh, I love Elle Fanning.
Oh, great. And who's the other woman that's in it? An older woman is the mom, I think, like her mom. Somebody famous, I forget, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's my book.
You see, okay, so let's go through my reasoning. I was gonna pick Liza's, but then Lydia, you revealed that it's a TV show.
I revealed it was a TV show. So I was like, Lydia left out the best part about this book.
It's a TV show.
Well, I picked up that everyone enjoyed Heated Rivalry and that it was a show, and I actually have Apple TV, so
you could watch the show.
I could watch it
and compare.
Yes.
Yeah, and compare.
So I can be in the know this time.
So you can be in the know. Yeah, Lydia. Yeah, let's try that. Margot's Got Money Troubles. We can see if
funny?
It's any good.
It sounds like kind of.
It's
funny.
Supposed to be really funny, like witty, like very good writing and storytelling.
Is it British or is it based in the U.S.?
I think it's based in the U.S. I don't know, but she's 20 and Lily's 20, so yeah, might be kind of funny.
Yeah. Nice. Boom.
Boom.
So, the next word of the month, there isn't one.
Yes, surprise,
Because,
surprise.
Liza?
We're going to change it up because we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And so we thought we might read some books by some authors and invite them on the podcast. So we're going to start with The King's Promise by Christine Capinall. She's one of my friends, and we're going to have her on in June. So we're going to try out some different things and, yeah, kind of go from there.
Nice.
Nice. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun.
I'm excited too.
It'll be cool to meet some authors.
Yes.
And hear their stories.
Yes.
And read their stories.
Yeah, read their stories.
All right.
Sweet.
Thanks so much for listening to episode 22. If you want a shout out, leave us a comment or review. You could find us on Instagram at letsgetcozybookclub or YouTube, or email us at letsgetcozybookclub@gmail.com. We'd love to connect with you. Join us in a few weeks for a check-in where we will give our initial thoughts on
Margot's Got Money Troubles
by Rufie Thorpe. Until then, stay cozy.
Wow, that was...
Liza, you do wrong every time.
You do it
Lily
so
and I
late every single time.
It is.
It is your fault every